Let's talk a little Jamaal Williams. One of the things that he's very good at, in addition to catching the football, pass protection. Here's Devin White. He's going to blitz. Good job getting square right there. And because of his size, because of his stance, and because of White knowing from watching the film that Williams is going to hang in there and play a stand-up game, this plays right into Williams' hands. And Williams is able to stand his ground. He gets pushed back a couple of steps, but not into the pocket. Because he's prepared. He's actually in a good stance. He's willing to be the aggressor, get his hands in a good position, not load up with a forearm or lean with the shoulder, but head into the man straight on. And while that forces White to have to bull rush and he gets a little bit of a push there, he's not the guy getting pushed back into the pocket. It's something that DeAndre Swift has some issues with. While watching Williams' tape last year, he had a few more drops than DeAndre Swift, but you also see some bigger plays from him as well. You see him get behind the zone coverage in the flat here. He does a really nice job of tracking this football that's thrown a little bit behind him, catching it at the highest point over his shoulder, and then taking the hit, not being afraid to do that. So you can see that, this is a guy who has been relied upon as a receiver in the Packers passing game, even with Aaron Jones there. And we know how Aaron Rodgers can be when it comes to having a high bar for what he expects from players that he wants to lean on. Jamaal Williams is one of those players he leaned on. Let's take a look at it from here. Williams is also the guy that you want helping out when they run a twist and you've got a bigger defender who's going to work here. You see the twist here inside out with the inside defender working around the edge. He picks that up. Nice square stance, gets his hands in there. The defender now tries to work around Williams, and Williams is able to stay with the man, then get his pads into the side and widen that lane around, forcing 97 outside the pocket. And he stays with that man all the way through so that Aaron Rodgers can make this big play late in this game. Let's take a look at it again on this side. Right here's 97, right there. Great job being able to handle Poe here. That's the element that's missing in DeAndre Swift's game. Here's another nice job by Williams. You're going to see him scan the field, see number 58 there. He's going to see Collins, and he understands that he's going to have to, late in this play, work across the pocket and deliver the hit. He does a great job of that. Play action, slides across, squares up, hands out, delivers the punch with his hands, knocks the defender upward and further inside, and then follows up. Good job getting his feet reset, getting his pads into the defender, and yes, Collins redirects here, but it forces a redirect that causes, that gives Rodgers more time to be able to get rid of this ball. Tough play, but he does a good job of being able to block, redirect, and give Rodgers just enough time to check that ball down. Here's a proper cut block you're going to see here as Williams works to the edge, and then as one of the defenders decides to work upfield here from the inside, the defensive end, he does a good job of getting low, working across the frame, and shooting through. And yeah, he uses his hand a little bit to give a little bit of a low-grade tackle there. But it's good work. You can see that even just the technique here to stay square, spot the defender late when he sees that these defenders are at depth in coverage on the outside, works back inside, and he does a great job of shooting inside out across the legs high enough, and it gives Rodgers all the time he needs to throw the scoring pass. One more time here. Nice height on that as well.